Well, all of the meals were pretty good. Some were warm, some were hot, some were spicy, some weren't.
Some were crispy.
Some were crispy. It's good.
Some had layers of flavor.
Some had unexpected surprises. So we have, after a lot of debate, determined a winner. Best meal competition does belong Welcome to the X Hangar. My name is Clay here at Expedition Overland, and you're watching the very first starts of the all-new series, Out and About. If you're Canadian, you'd pronounce it Oot and a Boot, but today we are going for the first time with a whole team, which is kind of a unique thing for this series, but it's all about us here at Expedition Overland being able to get out more often. On this particular trip, we've got Brendan, head of editing. We've got Jimmy, our content director, Tanner, as you well know from the show, myself, my wife Rachelle, and Andy, our social media guy. And we are going to be heading out, and as part of us even getting to know each other, because a lot of these people are new, we're gonna have a cook-off. So we've partnered up. I think it's Jimmy and Andy are together in Raven. Brendan and Tanner are in X3, the white Tacoma, and they're gonna be cooking together as a team. We're gonna have a little competition to see who can make the best meal. So stay tuned for that. For now, we gotta get to camp. Come with us.
There we go, Andy. It's happening. This is where it's like, pinch me, I'm working. It's Thursday. It's Thursday. We got deer on the road coming into this turn.
After plotting our route on Onyx, it's going to take us about 2 hours to get to camp. At least, the camp we want to get to. It's spring in the Northern Rockies, a fact that means the mountain snowpack is still around to present a formidable obstacle to anyone wishing to head into the high country this time of year. With just over a mile to go, we will reach our chosen campsite. We find the road covered by deep, wet snow. Andy and Jimmy decide to take on the challenge.
Got this, man. Got it. Go, Raven, go. Go, Raven, go. Go, Raven, go. Yeah, way to give it some goose. There you go. Right side looks lower. Yeah, we're done. Keep going. Keep going.
Going into this snowpack, it probably would have been a good idea to air down tires first, considering the thin, hard crust on top was covering the soft, sandy snow underneath. They've gone at it with a disadvantage, going uphill and not using the full potential of the vehicle. Rachelle and I decided not to tell them beforehand, because this way, these guys are going to walk out with a story.
Remember, when you're stuck, you're stuck.
Call it Max Tracks. Looks like it's time for Max Tracks.
No worries. Oh yeah, look at him sink deep down in that snow. That's deep. Post on.
This is the first time these guys have ever used Max Tracks. Instead of helping, Rachelle and I decide to sit back in the warm cab of Adigan and watch the show.
I used to have a rule when I would go out with buddies. If you say, I'm gonna try it one more time, you're not allowed to. And that probably is why.
Sounds like we're gonna give it one more shot with the Max Tracks. Jimmy and Andy are feeling pretty confident.
Don't be afraid to pick up a Max Tracks and throw it under a tire once you get going. When this works, I believe in them.
So we're gonna drop it down. It's gonna give us more surface area, a little bit more bite in this snow. It's gonna, like I said, just gonna give us one more additional leg up to the snow. So we'll see how it goes. So now it's showing that both the front around 40. Didn't even try.
With Andy and Jimmy's excellent adventure lasting longer than any of us expected, in the twilight of the evening, we get the whole team turned around and arrive at a contingency campsite where our grumbling bellies wait for the cooking competition to begin.
And there.
This is some pulled pork I made a while back. I don't remember when I made it, but I vacuum sealed the leftovers for this exact situation of taking it out camping.
Totally
Something
planned.
quick and easy. Yeah, no, that's planned. Yeah, that's planned. To bring, so we're gonna do pulled pork sandwiches with pepper jack cheese, barbecue sauce. We got potato chips. We got potato salad.
And now for the rules of the first Overland Out and About Cooking Challenge. There are none. Well, I guess that's not entirely true. The only rule we have around here is to simply have a good time in camp cooking and eating with our teammates.
So we have a Marie Callender raspberry fruit pie that we're gonna try to put in the Dutch oven and bake. No idea if it's gonna work, but we're gonna try it. Yeah, we might have sabotaged them.
Hey, that's your own lunch you're sabotaged.
Did you need this open for light?
You want some on that side or just?
No, it's okay.
Let's do just a little bit more there. In the
Position between the hot pork and the freezing cold bun.
That was fully intentional. Like
Smoky.
fully planned.
Smoky.
Got a little hint of hickory in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the brown sugar and the barbecue.
Complemented with
Yeah.
a jalapeno
With a
chip.
jalapeno potato chip.
Andy and I have
Dance
a
on your
challenge.
palate.
It's cooking well on the outside. I don't know about the inside, but it's probably good that we moved it up. We'll see how edible it is when we're done.
2 hours later.
Oh, baby.
I'll be very impressed. This works.
It's like super flaky.
Yum.
It's so good.
Tanner dropped
What happened?
Tanner dropped it on the way in.
Oh man.
All right. We need to see the proof.
We just had a terrible camera moment where our camera didn't record all of us eating all of this.
So good.
And it's awesome.
We're all in the habitat.
So, yeah. I guess that one's just for us, but we still have some leftovers. We're still eating
we
on.
gotta
Got the
see
camera
the
to work.
reaction. We need that for camera. That's steaming.
Oh, wow. No. Yep. That Dutch, that British cooking show doesn't have anything on us.
Ooh, that's so
Turned
good.
out better than I thought it would.
That's great.
I bet
Drip it, don't drip it.
that's for real.
You can't, if you smell a vision, taste a vision.
Regardless of the tone we tried to set up for the competition, we quickly realized that we were living in one of those British cooking shows. You know, the ones that you secretly watch but don't tell anyone about. Jimmy and Andy can't help themselves from getting up early to go for the win. Rachelle and I will just have to be okay with waking up to freshly brewed coffee and hot cinnamon rolls. Appointing ourselves as camp chef judges is appearing to have been a good idea.
How's the cooking competition going? You know, it's going good. Didn't want to make all the food before everybody got up this morning. So we're kind of working on some coffee and the first round of cinnamon rolls. So it'll be good. It'll be good. I'm excited to see how they come out. Got the fire rolling. Next is coffee. We'll go from there.
Good morning. cinnamon rolls in the Swedish stovetop oven. We're whispering, trying to keep things quiet, getting the morning started. A few more team members are getting some Z's. Not quite ready yet, but
Interesting.
Morning. How was your first night in the XO truck?
Oh man, it was the coolest thing ever. I woke up and I'm like, I'm not cold. I don't have to like crunch up in my sleeping bag. It was really nice because we had the Webasto heater, and it was just, it's kind of like a whole new world in the X3 over there. And so I couldn't help but enjoy it. But no, I slept fantastic.
How was your guys' first night in the XO truck?
Oh great. I slept like a baby.
likewise. I mean, the Go Fest, I love that mattress.
We
slept so well.
We also ran the buddy heater until we hopped in, and when we got in, it was like stepping into summer.
I know.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh,
Oh, hi. Hi. You were with me all night. What is that?
Cinnamon rolls.
Gosh. You guys are really outshining Clay and I.
Doesn't look like a pie though.
I mean, that is true.
The pie, I mean, that got me up early this morning because I was thinking, how am I going to beat that pie? After I sat there all skeptical by the fire, and then I loved it.
Good morning.
Is it that?
This is normal in our house, by the way.
The feedback I got from the team was that this trip was a life-changing experience. I guess it may have been for more than one reason. However, the goal was to get out to know each other better, and I think we accomplished that.
First batch of cinnamon rolls,
Okay, so
ready to go.
you can't have one.
Yeah.
That was such an evil laugh.
Give it a good scoop. All right, so the question in the morning, since I'm doing bacon here, is among the new team members and the old, who is a crisp bacon person and who is a soggy bacon person? That's a personality profile right there. So,
Brendan?
Oh, soggy bacon all day long,
I can't
100%.
believe such people exist.
You're crazy.
They do.
I've been told that.
Crispy all the way. Although when I was a kid, I did soggy.
Right, now we gotta guess.
Yeah.
What is Andy?
I'm a soggy bacon kind of guy.
Oh my God. Clay?
You know, I like them right in the middle.
I like them half and half. Like you got
I like the little crunchy bits, but I like the fat to be a little soft.
Chewy.
Yeah, so I kind of like it right there.
Jimmy and Andy cooked bacon, and then they cooked more bacon, and finally, they cooked even more bacon. But eventually, Andy's famous breakfast skillet stir-fry appears, complete with eggs, hash browns, and something Andy kept mentioning as a secret ingredient. Taking my first bite, I realize it has taken these guys about the same amount of time to make breakfast as it did for them to get themselves unstuck. Though earnest, these guys clearly have a few things to learn.
Just a skosh, Sriracha. Just a skosh.
Hey, Jimmy, what's going on over here?
This is our secret weapon, Andy and I. We're gonna win. Maybe we're being a little too competitive here. But we heard Rachelle likes mimosas in the morning. So we decided we would make her one. Oh, that probably gave our secret away. Andy and I have a special present for one of the judges. Oh, come on. We want to ensure our win.
Oh, I like where this is going.
So
Come on.
we decided to just take it to the next level here in the competition.
Yes.
And
I've seen enough.
there we go.
Say no more.
Just for the record, we did pick up this cork, and it is now one of our favorite keepsakes from the competition.
The time has come for the cooking competition to be assessed. Because we all want to go home because we're cold. So we're going to, as judges leave, determine the winners and leave. Okay, I think we have a winner. Do you have a winner?
I think we have a winner.
We have a winner.
We've come to a decision.
Well, all of the meals were pretty good. Some were warm, some were hot, some were spicy, some weren't.
Some were
You know,
crispy.
some were crispy. It's good.
Some had layers of flavor.
Some had unexpected surprises.
The pie, the mimosa, the fire.
So we have, after a lot of debate, determined a winner. The best meal, the competition, does belong to the dinner group.
Oh, yeah! Man! Woo! Well, what do we get? Congratulations. Good game. Good game. Yeah, good game. Yeah, good game. Yeah.
The winners
Yes.
get to share in the reward, which is a romance novel, The Last Duke Standing.
That's why we won. You wanted us to read that.
You go
By
ahead,
Julia
Brendan.
London.
You deserve
You're
it.
saying the winners
You
are the
deserved it,
losers
Brendan.
in this weird competition?
The Last Dukes.
And the losers
It's
get
charming,
$1 million.
cheeky, and cunning.
Oh man!
Congratulations.
Well, we will cherish it, and we'll read it together, won't we?
Campfire stories next time we camp together.
Yep, campfire stories.
Come on, Andy.
That's okay.
How does it feel to win?
Oh,
The first
amazing!
ever
I'm pretty stoked.
XO cook-off?
I mean, this is the man that did everything. I just kind
No.
of took the credit.
You heated up the pulled pork. You heated it to
I mixed the
perfection.
meat. I mixed
You
the meat.
heated it to
But
perfection.
he did the smoking of it, so the taste of it had nothing to do with me. But I took the credit.
I will say, initial disappointment, but I'm really proud of the guys because they really pulled it together by cooking at home and bringing it here. So, with that being said, it was a great effort. I'm sad, but I'm proud that we competed well.
As you have probably guessed by now, the win for the weekend is for the entire XO team. Rolling out of camp, Rachelle, Tanner, and I know the new team members a little better, and Andy, Jim, and Brendan are getting to know us. We've all had some adventure, some new experiences, and most importantly, lots of fun. So please, join us for episode 2 as we continue to get out and about. And don't forget, if you're a fan of Expedition Overland, please take a moment to subscribe to our channel. Thanks. See you next time.